Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to discuss SCM, Strategic Cost Management second, for first sem students of MCOM BNU. So till now we have discussed types of or methods of pricing. So in the last class we discussed the pricing for new products, that is price skimming and penetration pricing. Let's see how these prices are decided, that is the process of making or fixing the prices. The first point is selecting the pricing objective. So here, as a business has an objective to earn profit maximization. To meet that goal, the first step is that they should set the right prices at the right time. So here, as business has some objective, pricing will also have some objectives. The objectives can be survival. So if the company wants the product to survive in a long term period, based upon that they should decide the price of the product. So in the yesterday's class we discussed skimming pricing, where the prices are very high in the beginning stage. So we came to know that only for the electronic products there will be high prices, because the technology changes will be there and they want to earn profit in a short time period. So that was their objective, they want to earn the profit in a short run. So for the survival they decided that high prices should be there. So that can be one objective, that is they want to survive whether in the long term or in the short term. If they want to earn profit, they want to recover the capital they have spent in a short run, the prices will be high. If they want to survive in the market for a very long term period, like penetration pricing, the prices will be low. Next is maximize current profit. So similar thing, maximizing the current profit. So based upon then seeing the competition, the profit, if the current profit is less or they are not meeting the target of the company, they will set the prices either high or low. Next, maximizing current market share. So if the company wants their products to be there in every market, they will decide the prices based upon that. For example, the customers will attract to lower prices goods, so they may decide that if they want to acquire more market share, they will reduce the prices. That is a reasonable price. Next, product quality leadership. So main thing for deciding prices is the quality of the product. Based upon the quality, the prices will also differ. If you want to purchase a good quality product that you want to use for a very long term period, you have to spend a little bit more when compared to the other products. So based upon the quality, based upon the cost of that production, the prices will also be decided. So first here, the objective, selecting the pricing objective is whether you want to survive in the market for long term period or short term period. If you want to earn the profit, recover the profit in a short run period, you will charge the price high. If you want to be in the market for a long term period, the prices charged will be less. Next can be current market profit, maximizing the market share or product leadership. Next is determining the demand. So you have decided the objective of business, your pricing. Now determining the demand. So here there is an inverse relationship between price and demand. So law of demand, I think all of you know. So when prices are high, the demand will be less. When prices are low, the demand will be high. We all know this is the human mentality. When the prices are high, the demand will be very less. When the prices are low, the demand will be high. So determining this inverse relationship, if you want your company's product demand or market share to be more, you should reduce your prices. Inverse, if they taking into consideration the quality and the cost, if you decided your pricing at high, the demand will be low. So there is inverse relationship between the price and the demand. So most of the company attempts to determine demand by using different methods, like they will do survey, they will do among their customers, they will do price experiments in the sense they will charge different prices, and they will sell those products at different market areas. So that can be price experiments. For example, one product, one toothpaste like Colgate, there are different prices, they will charge different prices. First they will charge 80 rupees, 70 rupees, 60 rupees, and 100 rupees. So at 4 areas they are doing price experiments. They will see which one, at what price the products have sold more. So this is called as price experiments. Next is statistical analysis by taking the past data. So the company's past records will be there, historical records will be there. Taking into consideration those records also, the prices can be decided, or the demand can also be identified. So that is determining the demand. Next is estimating the cost. So uh, you have got your pricing objective, you have determined the demand. Next is what will be the cost. So deciding the prices, the main thing I can say, or we can say, is cost. So what is the cost incurred for making that product? So price must cover variable cost plus fixed cost, right? Depending on different production level. So each product has each different production level. So we must cover the variable cost also and the fixed cost also. As the company experienced, they got raw material at low prices. So if the company are getting the raw materials at a low price, then the prices will also be little bit low only. But the main objective will be covering the variable cost and the fixed cost. Next is analyzing competitors' cost, prices, and offers. So here not only considering your own cost, your own prices, your own offers is not efficient. It is not sufficient. So here what is your competitor's cost? How he is getting the raw materials? How he is charging the prices? What offers he is giving? That is also another and a very important step. Next is selecting a price method. So we have discussed many pricing methods. It can be cost plus method, it can be marginal cost method, differential cost method, administrative cost method, can be any method. You have to choose among one. Last is selecting the final price. So based upon all the steps you have gone through, at last you have to decide one fixed price by taking into consideration the pricing method of the company. So this is the process of deciding the prices of the products. Hope you have understood this concept. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comments below or in your WhatsApp group. If you found this video helpful, you can like and share to your friends and family. Thank you.